Are you tired of juggling multiple credit cards with different rewards and points? What if I told you that by just having a couple of credit cards, you could actually be better off? And that's why in this video, we'll explore the simplest card setup for cash back with no annual fees to maximize your everyday spend while reducing the amount of stress every time you take out your card. Or these days, in most cases, your mobile wallet. You get the idea. The criteria that I base my selection for this simplest card setup are the following. It must not include more than 3 credit cards in the setup. Each card must be multifunctional that can be used for different purposes. It must not include annual fees since these can set you back a ton for cash back. Each card must hit at least one of the frequent living expenses like groceries and dining out at a better rate than 2%, except the everything else category. And it must not include no cards with rotating categories, even though I recognize that you can get a ton of value from those cards, but the simplicity of not having to do anything is what I'm looking for. So now that we're very clear on the criteria, let's see the credit cards that I believe fit the most. The first credit card in the setup is the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. With this card, you can earn 3% cash back at US supermarkets, 3% cash back at US gas stations, and 3% cash back in online retail purchases. And here are all the types of stores that count towards the online retail purchases. Yeah, you thought I was gonna read that? Okay, fine, I'll read it. It earns 1% cash back on all other purchases, and it also includes a $7 statement credit if you use this card to purchase a monthly subscription for a Disney bundle that is more than $12.99. There's also another credit that if you use Home Chef as your food delivery company of your choice, you get a $15 statement credit every month. I mention all the benefits even though I know that these are subjective from person to person, but it's always nice to have everything laid out in front of you to consider if it's worth it or not. The only caveat with this credit card specifically is that the 3% cashback is only up to $6,000 of purchases every year on each of the categories that I mentioned previously. Meaning, if you have a family of 4 and spend more than $500 in groceries, you will go through the 3% before you even notice it. But don't worry, we also have another card in the setup that earns 3% back in groceries with no cap. The main reason why I chose this card for the setup specifically is because of the 3% cashback in gas stations and online retail. Even though there's a cap to it, there's not a lot of credit cards that have this combination of categories that most of us use in a day-to-day basis. If any of the credit cards in this video interests you, I will leave you the links in the description below in which I get a small portion if you use them. It will mean the world to me since you will be supporting the channel. Keep in mind always using the link that gives you the most cashback or points, even if that means not using my link. The second card in the setup is the Capital One Saver One, in which you can earn 3% cashback in the following categories: dining, grocery stores, entertainment, and eligible streaming services like Netflix, Spotify, ESPN Plus, among other popular streaming services. You can also earn unlimited 5% cashback on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One travel portal, and 8% back on purchases made through the Capital One entertainment ticketing platform that grants you access to cardholder exclusive tickets plus thousands of additional events. I personally have not used it, but let me know in the comment section below if you have ever used this platform before. It also comes with no foreign transaction fees, which is great for making purchases outside the US. And another benefit that surprised me when I was doing research for this video is that with this card you can earn 10% cash back on purchases on Uber and Uber Eats, which is very rare to see. Plus you get Uber One membership cover until November 14 of 2024. Yes, you heard that right, until November of 2024, which if you use Uber services regularly, I have to say this is a must card for you, and you get all these amazing benefits for a $0 annual fee. I chose this credit card on the setup because it covers the dining category at 3% cash back. It covers the groceries category if you spend more than $6,000 in the Blue Cash every day, and it covers the categories of entertainment and streaming services at once again 3% cash back. Overall, I believe this card is a must for everyone that wants to get a solid cash back in a variety of categories with just one card. Now that we have groceries, dining, gas, entertainment, online shopping, and even streaming services, we're still missing a key piece to the puzzle, one that will tie everything together. And that card is the famous City Double Cash that offers real simplicity, since its purpose is to earn us unlimited 2% cash back on everything that does not fall in the previous categories. You get 1% back at the time of purchase and 1% back when you pay it off. Also has no annual fee, which means that you can enjoy the benefits of earning rewards without any extra costs. Let me know what you think about my simplest credit card setup for cashback and what would you change about it to make it better. If you want to see what credit cards I have in my wallet for the third quarter, click here so you guys can see that video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Stay traveling and keep earning rewards. See you soon.